Okay. So I looked up that mechanic that lets you exchange tools for command points, and apparently it's actually a skill on the skill menu called Tactical Analysis that lets you exchange one tool for 2 command points, which would have been really useful and probably saved us some wound time on the last mission. I really wish the game would quit trying to explain critical mechanics to me while xenomorphs are trying to eat my marines' faces. That's probably been my biggest complaint about the game so far, is that it keeps trying to explain critical things at very high stress moments, and I'm never 100% sure that it's gonna stay paused if I try to open the big tutorial menu. It's been kind of iffy on that. So honestly, my only other big complaint with it is that the UI design in some areas just seems confused. Like, there have been some things where if you need to like go up and down like elevator floors, the D-pad works. Sometimes you have to use the analog stick, and then sometimes you have to use the bumpers. There have been some slightly confused elements in the UI design, and I can't for the life of me read the alien aggression meter. Sometimes, like, I can see like the easy, medium, hard, but if there are supposed to be like other pips to like tell me exactly where I am on the meter, I can't see them. Because I don't know, one thing that's probably affecting that is that I am playing this on a TV. I am across the room from a TV, and like I can see most of the UI elements just fine. The text is a little smaller than I'd like, but that alien aggression meter, I can't see it very well at all. I can basically just see whether the overall aggression level is at easy, medium, or hard, and that's about it. Which is probably going to be a problem. But I was looking through the options. Like, I took a short break after, like I said, I was going to go look that up. I just decided I needed a bit of a break, because I looked and saw that I was going to have to go and pick Bill up from work in like an hour from that point. And I'm like, there's no way we're going to get the rest of Dead Hills done in an hour. And I can't be sure that I'm going to be near a shelter point when I have to leave to go get him, which is the only way I can save mid-mission. And I don't want to end up having to lose a bunch of progress. 1, because it would kind of be cheating the Iron Man run, and 2, because I don't want to lose progress. It's just, I guess, part of how this game saves. It doesn't let me manually save most of the time, especially on missions. So that's, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually just something comes up, because real life has a way of doing that, and I end up having to lose some progress on a mission because of how this game has decided to implement its saving, but I'll do my best to avoid it. So yeah, I took a bit of a break, trying to figure out exactly what I was supposed to be doing. I think we've just about wrapped up Dead Hills. There was like 1 objective left, but there's more objectives than that on like the mission completion screen. So there's gonna be more than one thing left to do, and the one place we haven't gone yet has been the mines. And you know they're going to make us go down in those mines. There's no way that they're going to mention mines that heavily. And I'm pretty sure the floor had, like, the map had a floor for mines. They're bound to make us go down there. And that's going to probably be terrible. So I should probably take along, if not, like, completely full supplies, then at least, like, 3 tools and 3 med kits. And I'm kind of sitting here wondering if I should build another sentry gun. That might be useful. If I have enough materials, I think I will. Can we do that from in here, or do we have to do that from like the deployment screen? And also, we're going to try the incinerator unit if we can. I mean, I'm honestly tempted to see if we could maybe give one of these guys pouches so that we could carry more medkits and tools. That might also be useful. If we don't have enough to build a sentry gun, then that's probably what I'll come back and do. But I think you can only build a sentry gun from the deployment screen, or at least if you can build another one from here, I'm not really seeing it. Yeah, we've already assigned all of our doctors. And the lab still does nothing. Yeah, if there's a way to tell it to build a sentry gun from there, I'm hoping that I think you can build one from the deployment screen. We'll see. Maybe I'm just completely wrong about that. Yeah, primary objectives 11 out of 14. So there's going to be at least a couple more objectives somewhere. Probably the mine. I don't really care if we miss some of the data pads. I do kind of care about the materials, but maybe some of that will be in the mine too. I don't know. So...
Understood. Uploading mission data.
Okay, I'm trying to hit validate, or no, just, oh, okay, so it's not like you can pick it from here. You have to pick it on this, on the side menu on the left. You have to highlight it there and then validate. Okay, that's a little bit confusing. I was under the impression that, like, you would hover over it with your cursor and you could pick it that way. That is not the case. Again, the slightly confusing UI design has been probably like one of my two biggest complaints with the game so far, and I'm not saying that like it's a bad game because of that. Like, no, I'm enjoying this. And I would still recommend this game, but it has flaws. So yeah, I think the living quarters, because I want to say like the last objective we had was like in here. Well, that's still closest to it. And it's close to the mine, and we know that it has to send us there. There's no way that they put that in, and it's just like, nope, you don't have to go down into the creepy tunnels, probably full of xenomorphs. Nope, not at all. There's no way. So yeah, we can just go in here, do that, and then see what the game wants us to do from there, I guess. Because I'm not seeing any other objectives anywhere on the map. Yeah, there is a floor for mine shaft. Oh, and we don't even have the map for it. Oh, wonderful. Can we get the map if we go back to the place we got the other two maps? Is that a thing we can do? So I want to say that was like in here, like in the security room somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember that interaction being available when we initially got the first two maps. Like, the game forced us to get the maps for floors 1 and 2, and I don't remember even seeing an option for the mine shafts on there. I could be misremembering, but I'd think that it would have forced us to get the map of the mine too at that point, if that was a thing we could do. So probably not, and I probably should not waste time and resources doing that on a mission that's probably already going to be difficult. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have any other Marines available. I think all of the other ones are wounded, which unfortunately means I have to take the undisciplined guy. So if anyone else gets the disobedient, I think it's called disobedient, stress effect on them, then we're going to have 2 undisciplined Marines, and my command points will reduce by 1 if that rolls on even 1 person. So that's great. But I don't really have any other options unless I want to take the klepto, and I would rather have the undisciplined and tired guy than the klepto. That's the honest answer, because if there are any materials left, and according to the deployment screen there are over 100 materials left somewhere on this map, then it's probably in the mine. And the last thing I want is to lose a bunch of those because I took the klepto. So he is going to stay home unless I am pretty certain we're not going to be finding any materials on that deployment. So we're going to go with this. I may regret it, but we do have an incinerator now. Made that before I took a break from last session, I think. Yeah, we did. Gonna give it to you. I doubt, because I think being tired, what does that do? It reduces your bravery and your accuracy. I don't think the special weapons need accuracy. I mean, maybe the shotgun does. Maybe the shotgun does have a chance to miss, even if the alien's in the cone. I'm honestly not sure, but it doesn't seem like it does. So I don't know, maybe it's a mistake handing that to the tired guy, but it has to be one of these two, I think, because what I'm trying to do, the UI is so freaking weird sometimes. I mean, Grant. Yeah, that's what I thought. The level 1 ones apparently can't use it at all. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're going with. Let's go to the supplies. And I think we've taken most of what was on the map at this point. There might be more stuff in the mines. I think there were some more med kits scattered around the map, even in the bits that we have seen. So there might be more stuff, so I'm not going to take a completely full kit, but I'm going to take close to it, I think. Should I only take 2 and 2? On the assumption that I'm going to pick up more. Live dangerously. And one thing I do want, though, yeah, we do have the materials for it. That's good. I want another sentry gun. I want at least 2. If we're going to be going down into mines, I want at least 2 of these things. I'm honestly tempted to get a third one, but I think 2, we could either have 2 pointing the same direction, or we could cover from 2 different directions, so we can just find a halfway decent corner. 2 should be fine. I mean, mines, I'm assuming a lot of tunnels where you probably only have to block from 1 or 2 directions, so that should work, hopefully. I unfortunately don't know what the map looks like, because that's the one floor we don't know. Okay. Hope that works. Why did the dropship turn invisible? That was really weird. Okay, the dropship's visible again. Okay.
Stay frosty, Marines.
Let's take a look at the map. Oh. So I think the question marks, I think we determined that was like corpses, so I'm not entirely sure what that one might have on. It's, you know, presumably tools or a med kit.
Too quiet.
Just seeing if there's anything like in easy range for us to just go grab some stuff. And yeah, no, not really. There is some stuff, but it's like all the way over here, mostly. Or in the sheriff's office. Like, I don't think it's worth it to go get it.
Okay.
We're just gonna continue on with our objectives.
Come on, team.
There were, I think, a lot of vents in here. So, yeah, we're gonna stay at a
They're built to
walk.
last, not to look nice. Let's find that equipment stash.
So we may as well check in here, but I get the feeling it's gonna be in the big room.
Got nothing. Got a body here.
Roger. Could be our smuggler. Is there anything on the body?
Transformer station?
Hunslet, do you have eyes on that from up there?
Yep. Marking the coordinates.
Oh, that's nice. Just go in that direction and go back past the truck.
Come on, team.
I do kind of wish that you could say, walk up to this point and then start running after that, because I really just want them to walk through the building because of the potential for a xenomorph to just decide to spawn next to us in a vent. But I would like them to run once they're outside, but I guess the only way to do that is to wait for them to get outside, which they are now.
Hurry up.
Now you can run.
More signals incoming.
Oh, it's that box that we found and we couldn't loot before. Okay, so I guess what I'm kind of learning here is don't wander around exploring until you've unlocked objectives, because there are going to be some things that you just can't interact with if you haven't unlocked the objective yet.
Sergeant Harper? I've searched through
Oh, that's a lot of materials.
scope of our receivers. Turns out the chips of several citizens, including McNeil and Gallagher, disappeared next to an old mine.
If there's still trimonite in there, you must be messing with the PDT signal.
Yeah, really glad that we didn't bring the klepto.
Might be alive down there.
All right, Marines. Administrator Hayes just found us a new shining objective. She needs that director and we need that vet. We're making a detour through that mine.
Really?
Of course we are.
Thank God I'm only flying with you lot.
Don't push me, Hunslet, or I'll drag you in those tunnels myself. Open that door, Marines. That terminal should do the trick.
Affirmative. Move on! It's quiet. Too quiet. Crazy folks. Fighting these beasts with shovels, harsh language, and pickaxes.
Might as well shoot yourself.
Apparently they managed to take one out, which is honestly pretty impressive. Oh, data pad.
Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad.
Terminal correspondence. Hunters. From Eva Lares to Dead Hills Colony list. So I guess everyone in Dead Hills. Excuse the intrusion, people, but someone has to speak up. Gallagher is completely overwhelmed by what's happened. I've been a Wayland-Yutani employee long enough to know that if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. We all have something we can use to kill that thing. Mining tools, knives, sharp sticks, whatever. Bring it all and join me later in the old mine. We can do it. So I guess this was at the point where they thought there was only one creature. In which case, I mean, a lot of people probably would have died, but sure, you probably could take out one xenomorph with whatever equipment they had on hand. But, which they did.
Come on, team.
But there's more than one. We already know that. just want to... Sometimes when I'm waving the flashlight around, I think the game thinks that I want to interact with something because you have to hold the Y button to do that. Ooh, medkit. Yeah, grab that. And blood in the showers. Lovely.
Stay
Okay.
frosty.
I think that's an ammo crate.
Come on, team.
Which, yeah, I mean, we're probably still going to need it, so... Still slightly annoyed that if you find extra ammo on missions, it just kind of goes away and you reset back to whatever total your Marines carry with them at the start of every mission. I mean, they probably did that just to ensure that you couldn't ever just completely run out of ammo forever, but...
Hey, I found something. Looks like a data pad. Say.
Okay, another data pad. Mine worker, Eric Garner to Sheriff Kea Souza. I'm telling you I'm leaving, Kea. If you've got any sense, you'll hightail it out of here too before whatever's living down in that mine comes for the rest of us.
Position taken.
Okay, I didn't mean to tell you all to hide, but I guess I double tapped next to a hiding spot when I was trying to tell them to move. So yeah, we ended up with a full stock of tools and another med kit before we head down there, so we're almost fully stocked. You know, it occurs to me that maybe we should put a motion tracker down. Cancel. Because we don't actually have one. And just in case we have to come running out of here screaming, I mean, so far I haven't really seen xenomorphs coming out around here. Which is a little bit odd if that's where their nest is, but maybe they have some other entrance and exit. Yeah, let's put a motion tracker down where it's covering the truck in the building.
Motion tracker activated.
Come on, team.
Affirmative.
Okay, looking at the alien aggression meter a little bit closer, because this is the first time I've actually bothered to look at it when the mission starts. I guess the little pip that has 2 lines on it is where you are on the meter, and like it'll like go along the easy track, and then we'll see the medium one. That's still kind of tricky for me to read from all the way over here. I wish they'd made that a little larger, or maybe had like the easy fill up with red to show it was filling up something. But I think maybe I finally figured that out. Yeah, let's go into the mines while the commander's trying to figure out basic UI elements. This totally won't go wrong. And we have no map. Wonderful. Okay, gonna set up a motion tracker in this room.
Deploying sentry gun.
Going deeper and deeper into the lair of the beast. Charming, really.
Keep that line clear, squad. It's already hard enough to hear you with all that trimonite around.
I'll try to adjust comms to those caves, but keep your eyes peeled.
Let's see.
Oh, and comms are flaky. Oh. Accidentally hit sentry gun instead of...
Right now.
Oh boy.
Packing sentry gun.
Yeah, back that back up. I meant to hit the motion tracker. They look similar when you're deploying them. It's just a thing on a tripod in both cases.
Motion tracker activated.
There, that's what I meant to do.
Move on!
Of course, we've already got one moving around out there. And we also have... Ooh, another med kit.
Let's see what's inside.
And
On my
more
way.
materials.
I have multiple signals.
Quiet. It didn't see
Oh,
us.
move.
Squad. Shit, and over here!
Great.
Contact! Bring him down!
I'm gonna say take this one out and then just run for the elevator. We really need to not be detected right now.
Watch out!
The fact that the shotgun just sometimes takes a full second to actually go off is really annoying when these things move so dang fast.
They're heading our way! Who else wants some?
Okay. Get to the elevator. So yeah, the meter moved pretty noticeably there just from that very short detection. Wonderful. So this is going to be an absolute cluster.
Right.
Also, really crappy that you need to run back into the elevator in order to trigger it again. Like, there's no way that I can find, at least, to just tell them to hit the elevator button again other than running in the elevator, out of the elevator, and back in. That is annoying. Like, why? You have terminals I can interact with. Why doesn't it just work like that?
Don't get too comfy, okay?
Okay, we have a body over here, I guess, so do that. Okay, so that person has a med kit on them, but we're full up on med kits, and although we did lose a couple points of armor from, a couple people lost a point of armor, no one lost health in that last little skirmish, so I guess it's there if we end up running back with the wounds, but... Oh, that's a spawn point. Get away from that. Looks like this is an ammo crate.
Copy.
Alright.
Let's see what's inside.
He's looting. We're just gonna progress forward. He'll run to catch up. We should probably get another motion tracker up soon.
Deploying motion tracker.
Okay, you do that. Apparently we missed some stuff over here, so... Oh, and some materials as well. And inventory is full on whatever that one is, so...
Motion tracker activated.
I'm actually going to have everyone else pull back to just behind this wall, because I very much doubt that these pits block sight lines. So that's another problem, is not only is this a mine full of winding tunnels that we don't know the layout of, it's not even a mine where, you know, it's mostly like just short walled tunnels where it's easy to break sight lines. Great. It has open pits. Okay. And we've got an alien moving around over there. Which way is it gonna go?
There's something around.
That's gonna determine the way that I want to go. Okay, it's heading down, so we're heading up. And now we probably need to wait for it to get a little bit closer in this direction and now run across this open bit until we're back behind a wall.
More signatures spotted.
Oh, great. There's another one.
Come on, team.
Okay, we're going this way. We're not going this way. They are all over the freaking place. What am I supposed to do here?
Signals.
Oh, that one's coming right at us. We are boned. I cannot move. All right. Prepare for combat. Because that's just going to be a thing.
Deploying sentry gun.
No, don't deploy it there. Deploy it. Well, actually, yeah, deploy it there because we needed to have at least a short field of...
Sentry almost ready. Sentry activated.
Alarm spot. It's seen us! Let's rock!
Because we knew that was going to happen. Okay.
Suppressive fire!
Okay, we got that one behind us. All right, start moving that way now. Oh, thank goodness for sentry guns. Okay.
We knocked them hard.
Not seeing any more on the map, so pick it up. We're gonna have to deal with one. And luckily it was still in our suppressive fire, so now we need to keep moving. We need to get away from where this fight is.
Look at that thing on the wall. This place freaks me out. I didn't sign up for this. That substance. Busy little creatures, huh?
Enough sightseeing. Stay focused. They can come from anywhere.
What thing on the wall?
Right now. Let's see what's inside.
Seriously, what thing on the wall? Do you mean like that center bit?
Good job. Move on!
Okay, don't know, don't care. We got the materials that were over there. We're no longer in a hunt phase, though we're about halfway up the easy phase, which means we're almost halfway towards a massive onslaught, if I'm reading the meter correctly, finally.
Stay frosty, Marines.
Okay, looks like we have tools there. Oh boy. And then a new drone that very nearly saw us. Why are you two so far behind?
Double time!
Run. Keep running.
Right now. Let's see what's inside.
Grab that.
Move on!
Got some ammo. Probably need to set up another motion tracker, actually. Because, yeah, we are well outside the range of our previous one. Do that.
Deploying motion tracker. Setting up motion tracker.
Let's see, there are definitely some materials that we've passed near and not gotten. If that thing turns up this way, I'm setting up sentry guns again. Okay, it's turning the other way. There's got materials there. And there. That we haven't gotten. And I would really like to get them. But let's see, because it looks like we need to approach this door from this direction anyway, so we happen to come up on it going the right way. So
It's quiet.
let's check that out. Oh, cool. So there's a boss behind this door.